Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Hopefully you enjoyed that last little video, and Mr. Paul sliding down a slide and falling on his jumper is especially for you. So if you missed that episode, please go and hunt it down on YouTube, and maybe it'll bring a smile or two to your face. Now, where are we? That's what you're wondering if you're new to the channel. Well, we are, what shall I say it? We're on Ladies Mile, and apparently it's a road. But, well, what can I say? I don't think it's very smooth, shall we say. If your name's Alfred McAlpine, or you've got a tarmacking crew or two, perhaps there could be a little job especially for you, and you can make a couple of bob, because this certainly needs a coat of something. Because, well, what can I say? This little BMW is not happy. It wants to go back to Munich. That's what it wants to go, because it says the roads are billiard smooth in Munich. Well, I've got news for you, little BMW. You are now 10 years old. Maybe 10 years ago they were, but they're not quite so smooth anymore. Even the Germans are now building roads with potholes. To be honest, I think if we go on the actual off-road part, which is a beach, it's actually a little bit smoother. But of course, it's a BMW, so it might get stuck. Perhaps we should get a Range Rover. No, perhaps not. That probably would break down. So we'll risk it with the BMW. But we are heading back towards, I don't want to use the word civilization, but back towards civilization, where the roads are a little bit smoother, shall we say. But there's no doubt about it that this makeshift car park is actually smoother than the actual makeshift road, but not a lot. Anyway, let's get back onto the makeshift. No, let's keep going. Hold on, there's a big bump. Ooh, I don't know if a BMW X3 can get through there. Should we see if we can get through? Yes, there we go. This X3 is having a good workout in downtown Limassol on the Ladies Mile. Now, just over yonder, that strange looking building, oh my goodness, is known as the City of Dreams. What does that mean? Well, that's the casino in downtown Limassol. That building right in front of you. So perhaps if you want to chance your luck, lose a couple of million or two, that could be the place especially for you. And you can stay there as well, so they can even extract more money out of you. Now, on that note, if you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to come back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness. And while you're at it, well, you know what you do. On the term of money, isn't it? Why not go and click through to our about page, where you can consider to buy us a coffee or two on the virtual coffee platform known as Buy Me a Coffee. Google the magic words Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me. Up will come our landing page, and you will be given the opportunity to read a little bit more about us and perhaps gift us that virtual hot latte or two. And of course, you can read all the comments from other previous contributors, and we thank each and every one of you from the bottom of our two hearts. If your name's Lady Marika, thank you very, very, very much indeed. Yachty Belly Blue. Now, we're heading back towards Limassol. That's the portish area, if you understand me. That's what those big things are there. They're for lifting containers off ships, aren't they? So I'm living in hope, dreaming a little bit maybe, but fingers crossed, feet crossed, especially for Lady Andrea, because she likes to play the Euro Millions lottery. And, well, she has told me once or twice, if she wins that big jackpot, first of all, she's going to treat Lord, he's a Lord now, Lord Mart, to a Bentley GT, and he deserves it. Why not? He's the one that always buys her chips and that big giant sausage that she's always got in her mouth. But she's promised me that she will buy me a trio of black Bentleys, starting off with a flying spur so I can transport her around in style. Perhaps on my day off I'll use the GT, and perhaps next time I come to the Ladies Mile I'll use the Bentayga. All I ask is that all three are in black, the same colour black, and all three have blue navy interiors. Why? Because there's a girl in downtown Krakow, she's my superstar. Of course, that's Lady Anna Star. That's what she wants, a blue interior. Simple. Listen to her. Otherwise, her Dr. Tomas, her partner in her crimes, will punch him, because he's a big chap. And on top of that, he's a great doctor, by the way, but she's a great lawyer, and even more, they got a son. He's Sir Bart, and he's going to be the greatest lawyer in the world after his mum retires, of course. Anyway, stick with us. first, don't click off just yet. We are going to get back towards Limassol and some tarmac with potholes in it and manhole covers that are, for some reason, always set too low, just to give you that jolt when you drive around. I suppose it keeps you awake when you're driving, doesn't it? I suppose it does. I don't think even a Rolls Royce could smooth out the roads in Cyprus. Although I think that's the same pretty much all over the world now, isn't it? Except if you're in Holland. I was talking to a chap only yesterday, a Dutch customer, yeah, and he told me that when he was in Holland, he used to drive around in one of those electric things, one of those Teslas. And he said it was quite good, he liked it. And the roads were super smooth. And he shipped it to Cyprus with him, and then he realised that probably in the next 6 months the car would fall to pieces. So he bought himself a Mazda. There we go. Clever man, to be honest. See? Mazda, yeah, clever. He understood that Japanese engineering is probably a little bit better than American engineering. Probably. But don't tell Donald Trump. If you tell him, he'll probably send a hitman out and I'll get shot. I understand a few people would like that. But one or two of you do seem to like us. If your name's Dana in Down Hartlepool, she likes us. Yes, she does. And, well, you never know. I might be giving her a phone call on Christmas Day just to say, hello, can I have a look at your turkey? Because I'm on my Todd. Because Archie Received booth has gone to Tbilisi. What are we going to do? I don't know. I'll have to pop down to the Pelican restaurant, sit with my good Baru, Mr. Andros, and you never know, we might chuck into some octopus or something exciting like that. As long as we don't tuck into a pelican, Miss Cokia will be happy, that's for sure. See, there's a clever man, he's got a Yaris. I know a man who's got a Yaris, and he's a clever man actually, and his name's Mr. Brian, yes. And of course he now is back in the UK, and I'm pretty sure that he's taking good care of his good lady and his Yaris that he's got in the UK. See what a clever man he is, he buys Yarises because he understands that, well, again, Japanese engineering and ultra reliable. And, there you go. There we go. There's a man in a big hurry. He's ecoing. You see, on the side of his van it says eco. But he's not bothered about the planet by the looks of it. He wants to put out as much CO2 as he possibly can because he understands that that van's not his, it's the boss's. And, well, let's just rag it. Why not? Let's drive it like a Russian, as we would say. Well, let's give this German car a bit of a boot today. She's quite quick, you know. Not too bad. Now we're back on the black tarmac. Anyway, there it is. There's the, whatever it's called, Ocean Dream, Mediterranean Dream, I'm not sure, but that's the casino just over there. So if you want to lose a couple of bob, that could be the place for you. Now, slowly but surely, we are now on, to be honest, it's not bad tarmac, is it? A tarmac road that goes to nowhere, and it's pretty good. As soon as we get to by the My Mal, I mean, it's not My Mal, but there's a place called My Mal, and that's where you go and buy presents. That's where, if you watched the video a couple of days ago, I went and popped in and bought a little present for Miss Archie Received at the booth. But don't tell her. Don't tell her because it's meant to be a surprise. So don't tell her. I'm sure she's not watching. You understand? She's not watching. She's too busy walking around looking at the Christmas lights in downtown Tbilisi. So don't forget to keep coming back for our afternoon videos because she's promised us that she will make some little videos. Now, her videos will be better than my videos, but I'm going to try and edit them into a little bit of my video and a little bit of my video. Yeah? So she will be reporting from downtown Tbilisi, downtown Cato Tbilisi. There we are. Now, we're back on civilised roads. And often on civilised roads, especially in the cities in Cyprus, there are boys and girls in blue waiting especially for you. So be careful as you drive around and make sure you stop at red traffic lights because otherwise, yeah, you're going to get an infringement on your credit card and it's going to be a little bit more than that infringement when you go and buy that virtual coffee or two for Marika and me. Engine stop start has come on again. What's it saying? Oh, it's saying because it's switched off that I have saved 0.1 of a kilometre. So let's just knock it off. There we go. We're not bothered about 0.1 of a kilometre. There we are. There's an illegal manoeuvre in downtown Cyprus. A man doing a U-turn. But, oh, and another one. There we go. Seems to be very popular. Yes, so this must be the U-turn central. No, he's not doing U-turn, so I thought he was. I forgive him. Got a seatbelt on? Yes, he has. Good. Very good. Because often in Cyprus you find people don't wear seatbelts either. I don't understand why. Because I promise you, when you hit that windscreen, it's going to hurt. And then you'll be very, very sorry indeed. Now, in a moment, Lady Andrea will switch these lights to green. I'm pretty sure as a present, Lord Mart will chuck her a big sausage to get her teeth rank. Slow down, young lady, slow down. I know you're going to the mall, but slow down. We'll still be there in 2-3 minutes. She was going to come through a red light, Andrew. Terrible. Oh, gridlock. Terrible. What can I say? Oh well. What's it say in the back of this bus? Punning route. What do they do? Invest with us. Life is better with money. Sounds like a bit of a Ponzi, that, doesn't it? So they're saying, you give them your money and they'll invest it and then your life will be better. I got a feeling you give them your money and their life gets better. Don't you think? Yeah? Drop it in the comments. What do you think? Go and Google them. Go and have a look. Pinning wine. Oh, it sounds like a scam already. There we go. That's a Ponzi number 1. There we go. I'll tell you what, we'll send them €5 and you never know, they might promise us $1 million. And that's a king long bus, so it must be king sized and very, very long indeed. And that's a new bus as well. See, I mentioned this before, last week or the week before, time goes, doesn't it? Some of the buses in Cyprus went on fire. So in their great wisdom, it was great wisdom, they took all the buses off the road to check them. And they discovered that a lot of them were probably going to go on fire. So they rapidly had a quick look under the table. The president's put his brand new S-Class Maybach on hold for a couple of weeks until we pay a bit more tax. And he splashed the cash on a few buses. So that's why we've got some new buses. You understand? Panamaish, as they would say in Russian. But of course, we understand that in another couple of weeks, because of all the tax and VAT that we have to pay on all the presents that we buy and Christmas drinks and all those kind of things, that there'll be enough money back under the bed for the president of Cyprus to go and buy an even better Maybach. That's how it works, these politicians. If ever you come back in life, always come back as a politician. And you haven't got to be a very good one either. You know, you could be someone like Nigel Farage, failed at everything he ever did. And, well, you can go on The Jungle and get paid 1.5 million. And then, for some reason, they're now tipping him to be an MP for the Tory party. And the next thing, you know, he'll be, I don't know, the Prime Minister. It's crazy, isn't it? The crazy world of politicians. Next time, it's courtesy to look at me. Yeah, and then thank me. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I tell you. Presumptuous people in downtown Paphos. Yeah. There you go. Rant over Lord Andy and Lady Ness. Anyway, stuck in traffic for about 4 or 5 minutes, I would think. I don't get bothered about it very much. I'll look at all the signs on the My Mall. Not that it's My Mall, but I think you understand by now. What's on the signs? Tommy Hilfiger, they got a shop in there. Aldo's got a shop in there. Limassol FM and advertising as well. Public, excuse me while I die. Public are advertising. That's like a big electrical retailer. They sell everything from mobile phones, smartphones, accessories, and computers and books and all that sort of stuff. And then just over yonder there's another sign saying McDonald's. Ooh, Lady Andrew's getting excited. And Lord Mart. And there's an ATM from Bank of Cyprus. So you probably won't get scammed by then. Hold on a minute, they're a bank, so you probably will. Yes. Yeah. They're always charging you, by the way. Go into the Bank of Cyprus now. Tell me, in downtown Krakow, Lady Anna, my superstar, is it the same there? Sir Bernie in downtown Southend. If you go in a bank, every transaction you make, do they charge you like £1 or €1? That's what they charge in Cyprus, €1. Crazy, isn't it? That's how they make money, isn't it? Yeah. And then they're charging us now for our bank accounts. I mean, they're charging me, I think it's $6.95 a month or something like that. I haven't even got $6.95 in the bank. So now they're going to charge me, aren't they? Then they're going to send me one of those letters. Well, they don't send letters anymore. They'll send me an email to say that you're overdrawn, so we're charging you another $15.95 for that, and we're charging you another €28 for sending an email. Banks, I tell you, banks. Anyway, on that note, don't forget to please go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, because we ain't got any money. It's simple. And we're driving around making all these videos, especially for you, and they all cost a lot of money. I know you think they don't, but they do. There you go. Right. Should I put that €5 on that next coffee that comes in the pininwine.com? Drop it in the comments. Should I? You never know. Could be the next billionaire. Probably not. Anyway, there's a car dealership opened up over there. and there's a good car wash, because I know there's a good car wash in there, because whenever I come to Limassol, normally I go to the car wash, which is just over there on the left. But now there's a car dealer open there as well. So he sells cars, car detailing, car rentals, and the car, it's the same company, Ratio, and it's called the Royal Group. They may have a Bentley in there, won't they? Royal. Let's go and have a look. Anyway, we are stuck in traffic. Oh, by the way, Lady Andrew, just over the road, if you're not happy with the McDonald's that's in my Mall, I know it's not my Mall, but in my Mall, the shopping centre, the next was on the left, just over yonder on the right is the Big M up in the sky, and there's a McDonald's drive-through. I mean, you can also sit down as well, but if you want to drive through, you can. And someone commented the other day about the drive-through in the Jag. No, you can't get through the drive-through in the Jag, but you can, but you're going to hit the wall once or twice. So no, you can't go through the drive-through in the Jag. Maybe you can in an XJ, because it's a bit shorter, but you can't do it in XJL. And we don't want an XJ because Miss Oching Gracili Booth only likes big things, which are long. There you go. Right. Hopefully, if she's watching, she's probably not, but if she is, that brought a little tickle, I'm thinking of my words carefully, to her throat. Anyway, right, we are slowly but surely going to get to a roundabout, and at that roundabout we are going to go left. You could go straight, and I'm pretty sure the sign for Paphos will say straight, but we're not going to go that way because we'll be in gridlock traffic. So we're going to go left and be in gridlock traffic, but a little bit less traffic, and we're going to wiggle and we're going to waggle our way towards Colossi, and then eventually we are going to join the highway and head off to Paphos. So if you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness. I'm going to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very, very soon indeed.